Hi everyone. Hello. My name is Lilian Tirati, class of 2015, a proud Daraja alumni.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I'm Asha Bonaya, class of 2018.
Whoa.
Okay, we'll switch. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Are we hungry? It's already My name is Monica Kamandao, class of 2012. We were the first 26 girls here. Also a board member, the team that Angie mentioned, and an alumni.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this discussion.
Wonderful. I wish we had the photos of what you looked like when you came in for one. Do you have it somewhere?
I'm sure
Huh?
they're there.
They'll be found. Those are called receipts. Receipts. The one thing you all have not done is told everybody what it is that you do now. So I want you to do that before I ask the question.
I'm currently working as an admin at an association of records managers called Kenya Association of Records Managers and Archivists. Yes.
Capturing our history. Well done.
Can you hear me here?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I'm currently a prospective graduate of Karatina University, having done Bachelor's of Education Arts in Kiswahili Geography, as well as I'm the founder and CEO of Empower to Empower Initiative. This is a CBO that is working in Marsabit, as well as Marsabit Division Director at Stand Up Shout Out Marsabit Division.
Founder and CEO. Okay, well done, well done. Go ahead, Monica.
I am also a teacher by profession of Kiswahili and history, but I work with an NGO called Action Aid. I work as a learning specialist based in a training center in Arusha, Tanzania.
Thank you for coming all the way to be with us. So I'll start with you, Lillian, and I just want you to tell us, what was it like on reporting day?
Maybe to take you a little back before we reported, and the stories the girls shared here. I think that's my story. And a story of many other alumni in many other Daraja girls. I stayed home for like a whole half term before I could get to meet Jason and the team in Nairobi. That was my first time in Nairobi. So I met them and the interview. I did the interview. Luckily, I got the chance to be here, and I was admitted in February 2012. But while coming, I had plaited my hair, but for reason of not losing this chance, I went to a kinyozi. If that picture will be shown there, kila mtu atacheka. I told him, I want you to shave this hair like clean. You will see your face in my hair. Because I fear that if I go with this hair, these people will tell me to go back home.
Hey.
And if I go home, I'll get married. That's what the Maasai community believes. And my dad also got that idea. But luckily, God helped me, and because of the founders of Daraja, I got the chance. And I just want to say thank you. And I'm here today because of you. So coming to reporting day, I've taken my sisters to other schools to report to Form 1, where the queues, you will stand there the whole day. No one is helping you. It's you and your sister, or you and your brother. But when coming to Daraja, the first thing we saw when we entered the gate is a group of other students ready to hug us, ready to pick our bags that we came with, took us to the place, the lounge, to pick our uniform, help us spread our bed. I don't think I did anything that day, like for a whole week. My big sister, Julia, was helping me spread the bed. Lilian, have you showered? Lilian, what time are you going to class? So the sisterhood that was shown in Daraja is not found in anyone in this Kenya. And so that makes Daraja so unique. And for every girl that has gone through Daraja, I tell you, you are the luckiest in Kenya.
Amazing. Thank you. You can hold it. Asha, we have a phrase that we use a lot here. What does "she believed she could and so she did" mean to you?
I think personally, I think the friends is something that I hold so close to my heart because I believed I can with the support of the wish classes, the transition program, and the sisterhood in Daraja and everything made me who I am today. I believed them with all the support, and now I am headed to where I want to be. So I think just taking back you to wish from all the topics from self-awareness, and I think one of the most thing I picked from Form 1 till today is the power of positive affirmations. And I think every other day, taking that affirmation with me, it's not every day that everything goes smooth. Some days there are challenges here and there, but now with the positive affirmation, knowing that you are now more self-aware and everything pushes you through. And through the transition program, I think I realized what it is that Asha wants in life. And now that is where it goes back to changing that community in Marsabit, changing the perspective of my people from the societal aspect of a girl must go through FGM, must be married early, a woman should not stand up to speak out and such. And I think even from the pillars, and my most favorite pillar is pillar number 4. Each day leaving it better than you found it. I took that as a role at an individual level that I should be the change I want to see in Marsabit, and I should leave Marsabit better. And that is why I will be at the forefront fighting against FGM. I will be at the forefront advocating for peace and security in Marsabit. And I will be at the forefront advocating for adolescent sexual and reproductive health rights.
Yeah.
So I think all the support with the family trees, the wish program, the transition program, the pillars, everything made me believe that I can really make it. So, and now moving forward and having started now a community-based organization called Empowered to Empower Initiative. It's because I am empowered and now I can empower others. So that is why I started the organization, and it's only those who are empowered who are capable of empowering others. So it will bring together like-minded individuals to advocate for peace and security, and most especially youth peace and security agenda. Because you find that in our area, and I know Kenyans will know this, Marsabit will only appear on television when there is an issue of conflict. And now, if youth will be at the forefront advocating for peace and security and holding their hands and saying no to this, I think we will be somewhere. That is why I have that aspect of peace and security, inclusive of climate change. And education and mentorship, which comes with now pushing the teen mothers back to school, as well as mentoring young teen mothers who are already out of school on PSLA concept. That is Village Savings and Loan Association, so that they can be able to at least start an income generating activity that can be sustainable and push them through. As well as now the last one is adolescent sexual and reproductive health. If we have at least youth-friendly services for the youth and advocate for the issue of menstrual hygiene and issue of STIs among youth and many other more in the community, I think I would have left my community better than I found it. Thank you.
Are you ready to cast your votes for the next governor of Marsabit? We will come there and vote, by the way. Can you guys feel the passion of a change maker?
Hey.
If you're like me, you're asking yourself, you in your community, what are you doing? Yeah? Do you have your 4 points? Do you have your 4 points of what you're going to do? Because everyone can be a change maker. Find your area. commit to it. Be a change maker. Asha mentioned a couple of things. She mentioned wish, she mentioned transition, she mentioned family trees. Later on when you're interacting with the girls, please ask them what those things are. We won't explain too much now, but interact with them later.
Just to add on, it's because of what I do, I also got recognized and named as winner of Young East African Community Influencer of the Year 2022 and Tanzania Emerging Youth Awards 2022. And thank you, I know Daraja supported that, and thank you for that.
Yeah, give it up to Asha. We celebrate our own. Don't allow her to be celebrated by CNN and you didn't clap for her. Clap for Asha. Yes, Director Monica.
Yeah.
She's our board chair, one of the members of the board, so she's a director. I'd love to know from you, because I've heard this statement, that Daraja girls say that there are two schools. There's Daraja and others. Yeah? Talk to us.
Hi.
Hey.
Do you believe that there are only two schools? Daraja and others?
Yes.
I can see those who believe and those who are just looking at me. Maybe at the end of this all we can be on the same side.
Yeah.
So what you get as a student in Daraja is very different from what you get in other high schools. Because you can hear the voices. I was just looking at them and going like, how long have I been away? I graduated 10 years ago. It doesn't feel like that long. But I can hear the passion, what people have been doing, and you can see what Daraja is doing. Because when the girls were speaking, I was like, I agree with the girl who said you need to look at your present, you need to look at your future, and your past does not define you. Because the stories you had, it's all of us. It's every single girl in Daraja. But this is what we're working towards. These are the women we're sending out there. We have programs like transition. I was talking to Marilyn, who were in the same class. Yes, Marilyn, thank you. Who we were in the same class, and I was like, what did transition do to us? And we both agreed it was a time for us to worry together. Because then we had the sisterhood, we had the teachers, we had Carol T, we had Victoria, who is the executive director now. We had support, and we had the chance to worry as we transition from high schoolers to university students. What will life be? What do we need to do? We got educated on business plans, so people can go ahead and manage their finances better. I hope we all are. The alumni in the house. I hope we are. We also had a chance to go work in different spaces. I volunteered at Global Platform, which also was the first place I worked. So I transitioned from a high schooler, did my volunteering there, went to campus, came back and got a job there. So you can see the experience you gain as a student there. Also because every teacher there is looking at you as an individual. I probably was good at maths, I want to believe, but not every other subject. So I got support specifically on what my strengths were, and that helped me become a better student, perform better. So what you realize as a student comes into Daraja, we look at them as an individual. What is your strength? What support do we need to give you? And as they go through the 4 years, they get supported in different ways, then they get into transition, gain more skills, and even after they leave, they join our forum, which is the alumni forum, and continue getting support. So even though I joined Daraja in 2009 as a very tiny girl, I have been with Daraja, I still work with Daraja, I still know what is happening over 10 years later. And I can still connect with my sisters, I can still connect with what they're doing and the students who are there. So that is what Daraja does. That is why we are different. That is why there's not a school other than Daraja. There's the others, we can agree, but then there is Daraja. That is who we are.
I love it. Ladies, thank you. Give it up for Monica, for Asha, for Lillian. Thank you so much. I just like hearing from them. It makes my work very, very easy. And it means, as you go down, it means that Victoria's work is very difficult. Because this is a tough, don't worry about it. This is a tough panel to follow. Yes?